Valdemar of Quingo. The doors of the old mansion groaned as the storm raged over the Yorkshire fields, spewing the lightning that illuminated the night. The imposing silhouette of Dr. Edric Valdemar appeared in the doorway, his soaked coat clinging to his skeletal frame. His eyes, two wells of unsettling fervor, scanned the room where his latest creation lay motionless upon a marble table. The villagers of the region had whispered about the strange noises emerging from Valdemar. Laboratory, muffled moans, the clatter of metal tools, and an indescribable stench that floated through the night breeze. Those who ventured near the property described unnatural shadows, shifting behind stained glass windows, distorted forms, suggesting more than mere medical experiments. That night, Valdemar stood on the threshold of his greatest achievement. He had spent years studying cellular regeneration, dissecting bodies, compiling secrets from forbidden treatises. Now, his ultimate experiment lay before him. A being composed of multiple lives, an assemblage of flesh and bone, restored by his own blood and will. Thunder roared as Valdemar. Hands rested upon the creature's chest, wires snaked from its head to a series of batteries powered by the storm. The room filled with an eerie glow as the current surged through dead flesh. For a moment silence reigned. Then the creature's eyes opened. The doctor, far from feeling fear, felt jubilation as he watched the slow, trembling ascent of his work. The creature gasped its breath emerging, as a lament suppressed for eons. Its skin, marked by scars narrating its macabre construction, glistened under the uncertain light of the lamps. But when its gaze met that of its creator, there was no gratitude in its expression, only a silent accusation, a primordial hatred that emanated from its incomplete being. With unexpected speed, the creature rose, staggering like a newborn, cursed by life itself. Its long, clawed fingers clenched in a spasm of realization. Valdemar, enthralled, took a step back. He did not see the blow coming. A titanic force hurled him against the wall, and the impact forced a strangled gasp from his throat. As he fell, he knocked over a table filled with vials, which shattered upon contact, releasing a fetid aroma that intertwined with the ozone-saturated air. The creature roared, a cacophony of voices echoing through the chamber. It was not merely its own, but the voices of every fragment of flesh composing it, every soul trapped in its abhorrent resurrection. It staggered toward Valdemar, its glowing eyes brimming with fury and confusion. The doctor, for the first time, felt pure terror. The creation was claiming its creator. With a final effort, Valdemar crawled toward a shelf where he kept a flammable solution. With trembling hands, he poured the liquid onto the floor and struck a match. The fire erupted with a ravenous roar, engulfing the chamber in a crimson glow. The creature howled a symphony of despair that tore through the storm, but it did not flee. In its agony, it walked toward its creator, its hands reaching out in a final tragic union. When the villagers found the ruins of the mansion the next morning, they discovered only ashes and the penetrating stench of burnt flesh. No trace of Dr. Valdemar. No trace of his creature. However, on the coldest nights, when the wind whistles through the trees and the moon shines over the barren fields. Some swear they see a flickering shadow in the mist, a grotesque silhouette with awkward movements, as if still searching for its creator in a world that should never have seen it born. Thanks for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Turn on notifications and tell us what you thought of the video. And as always, be careful of what's around you.